Dear student, class 5, welcome to our Greenfield School and College online class, chapter 9, our duties and responsibilities. Today I will discuss chapter 9, our duties and responsibilities, topics 1, our duties to society. Chapter 7 and 8 were about people's right to receive fair treatment in society. Here are some suggestions for how can make our local society a better and safer place. Now we will discuss this. Look after younger children, help anyone in need, respect older people, protect our local amenities such as park, playgrounds, others places. Be safe on the roads. Be aware of stranger danger. I want to say stranger danger means unknown people. Will not harm anyone. Will obey the rules and regulation of society. So these are our actually instruction of security. Read this story about Rakib. Rakib went, here is a story. Look, Rakib went outside alone to play with his friends. Night fell, but Rakib did not return. Rakib's parents informed the police. After 10 days, the police rescued Rakib from a village. It is known that two strangers took Rakib to a shop and gave him an ice cream, which made him unconscious. They took him away and kept him captive and asked for 10 lakh taka and ransom money from Rakib's family. Look, these are kidnapping people or traffickers who are actually hijack the Rakib, and they demand money, handsome money. So at first we have to know, we notice that children from newspaper, posters, mic, announcement, loss of children. Every day many children lost in the city, from the village, and we learn it or heard it from newspaper, posters. Question arise in our minds regarding how these children are lost and where they go. Actually, these lost children are often trafficked. Some trafficker traffic the child, and this trafficking work is an anti-humanitarian act. Child trafficking is a kind of immoral act in which the person or group of people involved send the children behind the scenes from one place to another for commercial purpose. This includes human trafficking. The children are trafficked through various strategies, for example, in the guise of love, showing greed. Actually, they influence to take ice cream, chocolate, by showing things kids like, or by giving assurance to provide, and sometimes scared by telling lies or by kidnapping. Actually, Rakib kidnapped by some bad people by kidnapping the child forcibly. Sometimes this work has also been done by using same age friends and classmates. These trafficked kids are used for various inhuman activities, including camel jokings in the desert. Sometimes this trafficking collect different organ of child body and cells. The cause of child trafficking are many. The major causes are poor parents, inability of raising children, lack of consciousness of parents, guardians, handing children over to the traffickers in the hope of job, and helpless of the children without guardians. So we have to conscious from this type of smuggler, trafficker or kidnapper. If children are trafficked, their physical and mental health is seriously affected. They get involved in different crimes. Parents, relatives, neighbors have to be conscious of it, and these trafficked child involved in many crimes like robbery, like pickpocketing, like hijacking, and sometimes these traffickers made them as a beggar of street, and they sells their organs from our neighboring country India. So parents, relatives, neighbors have to be conscious of it. Beside this, teachers of school, maktab, mosque have to be careful and make their respective student conscious of it. Our duties in preventing child trafficking are not insignificant. To prevent trafficking, we will take some measures, like will not go to remote or desolate areas alone. We will not take food or toys or anything from unknown people. Will not go to anywhere with unknown or little known people. Will suspect the people who will allow us. The traffickers are around us, so we must be careful about their strategy as well as alert others too. If necessary, the proper authority is to be informed. Look, discuss with your teacher the story of Rakib and danger as a class. Make some rules about how to avoid this kind of danger from strangers. I already discussed it, so again I want to say you the class teacher will conduct a discussion with the students regarding awareness after knowing the causes of the danger that Rakib faced. Through this discussion, the student will be informed of the possible dangers caused by the stranger. Students will discuss how they will remain alert about the strangers. We have to follow certain rules to avoid this kind of danger from stranger. The rules are not going anywhere far alone. I already told it. Number 2, to be in groups with parents or friends while going to a distant place. Number 3, not to eat in anything from a stranger. Number 4, not to get tempted by strangers. Not to the number 5, nearest safe place in case of any sudden danger. Number 6, to fix the next discussion session for making other friends aware of such danger. Write a notice to put up in your local park to keep it well looked after. What should people do with their litter in particular? I can pin up notice in the playground or park asking people to keep the environment of that place clean and pollution free. A sample notice is given. This is to inform you that park, school, playground, etc. are the part of our man-made environment. The environment becomes dirty if litters are dumped messily. It is the moral duty of all people to keep these places clean. Everybody is required to put litter in the dustbins to ensure cleanliness of the environment. Number C. Look. In some groups, discuss what we could do to help the older people in your family. Do they need help with food? Can you read to them or go for walks together? Actually, divide it into small groups. We will discuss in the different aspects of helping the older people. The elderly people generally need the following helps: to wash their clothes, to bring them anything they need, to remind them to take medicine timely. We can even help the elderly people in their meals. For example, to serve the food, to pour water into their glasses, bring them towel to wipe their hands. We can also read them newspaper or stories from our textbooks in leisure times. Moreover, we can take them to the nearby park in the afternoon. Actually, it is our duty. Number D. What should you do if someone you don't know approaches you? If any stranger approaches me, I will at number 1 point, talk with him oblique her in brief if he or she wants to talk. Number 2, avoid him or her tactfully. Go to the nearest safe place, call the nearest person I know. So number C, look, number C, our eldest person who are dependent on our family, so they have some rights and some needs. Already we discussed to wash their clothes, to bring them anything they need. Senior citizen, we call this person our senior citizen of our country. Senior citizens suffer from financial helplessness as they don't have an earning and their saving and properties are already distributed to inheritors. They become dependent on their children. They cannot do anything on their own. This situation is more serious in poor and middle class families. The senior citizen become penniless. Actually, moneyless or penniless, they both are same. Even before they reach old age, they spend all the money is running family, paying for the education and marriage of children. Sometimes they are also made penniless by natural disaster like flood, tidal waves, reversion. The children with their insufficient income or ability cannot come to support their parents in misery. They cannot care for their parents even if they have all the will. So senior citizens have to take and we have to careful their psychological side. The cornered situation of the aged in family and society generates an inferiority complex. This is one of the mental disorder, inferiority complex, and they stay to feel neglected and helpless. Lack of own support and ability added with physical sickness and loneliness increase this inferiority complex. Loss of memory at old age also makes it more complex for them. So student, we have to look after them properly. Topics 2. Look, health and safety at home. There are lot of ways to avoid accidents at home. Be careful with knives and scissors. Knife and scissors are important our domestic help, and these are the domestic utensils, so be careful to use this. Don't touch electric switch with wet hands or bare feet. If you touch this, then you will shocked or shocked by the electricity, and you affected by the electricity if you touch it wet hands or bare feet. Number 3, label medicines and pesticides so they don't get taken by mistake. Sometimes we have many medicine in our house and pesticide for our trees, to away from the insect of the trees, so we use it in our trees. If you mistakenly use it or touch it and you taste it, then you fall in danger. Check you have turned off gas and electricity. When you go out from the house, then you have to check your gas and electricity or turned off. Be careful with fire. Have a first aid box at home. Every house have a first aid box at home. Don't open the door to strangers. Sometimes we open the door unconsciously or mistakenly. If you open, so you have to a looking glass fixed with our door. If you see you are known, or then you open the door, or you don't known them, unknown person, so don't open the door to strangers. And look a picture here. First aid box have many things like thermometer, antiseptics, scissor, bandage, tape, cotton wool. Look, here are ways to stay safe outdoors. Be careful if climbing on trees or walls, especially boy students. Sometimes if they get a chance, they climbed on a tree. If you not carefully climbed on the tree, you fall on the ground. Unconsciously you fall on the ground. If the tree's branch is not hurt, then you fall on the ground. Be careful when playing near water. So if you know how to swim, then you have no danger. But if you have know how to swim, if you unconsciously playing near water, then you fall into the water or pond. Don't play near traffic. If you cross the road frequently and one side to another side, then you fall in danger. Be careful to cross the road. If you cross unconsciously, then you fall in danger. I want to say road accident. So student, I already discussed topics 1 and 2. If you have any question or fall in any problem, please contact with me. Thank you very much.